2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal by my side. Not a lot of games left in the regular season, but there are still a few teams whose fates have yet to be determined. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples. Now it's ended up.
Well, the
great story, David. Thank you.
You know, the Lakers had never missed the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons in franchise history until last season. Boy, this is a franchise that's clearly unaccustomed to losing basketball games.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the threesome.
Really fantastic decision by Perez there, charging into the lane and then nailing the high percentage shot.
Gasol in the high post. Ozgov on him. Picked by Randolph. Gasol kicks to Randolph. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Gasol with the steal. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. Here's Randolph. And at last, they get one to fall. Randolph's got his second basket of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played, and finished off by Perez.
And that's all Perez, cutting into the defense on the drive and then completing the dunk there in style.
Conley kicks to Gasol. There's a good screen. Back to Conley. Lock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Franklin for 3. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Clearly is right. He is not the guy to be giving open shots to from anywhere inside of that arc.
And here is Conley. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. He dishes it to Gasol. Out to Conley from outside the arc. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Here's Franklin, and it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Here's Randolph. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. And that's now 6 points for Zach Randolph. The Lakers in the lead. Now here's Perez. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. And the shot goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Outside Gasol. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Parsons on the assist by Randolph. Parsons got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pick by Randall. Franklin kicks to Randall. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Conley. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Franklin's got 12 in the game.
Even with high-intensity defense surrounding Prez, he makes these shots look simple. I mean, that's a gift, folks. He takes his time, stays in rhythm, and doesn't mind the pressure.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And Mike Conley, one of the best all-around floor generals in the league. Extremely efficient, typically makes the right pass rather than going for the spectacular one. He does a good job of avoiding turnovers. And for that slight frame, only about 175 pounds, he's as tough as they come. And plus, what I love is look at the gradual progression over the course of his career that he's made. That tells you he's the consummate pro.
Mozgov, a screen on Allen. Over in the corner, Randall. It's Young on the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Mozgov, a screen on Conley. Here's Young. Pass to Franklin. Gasol with the steal. Franklin with the steal. And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
And you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Tipped away. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off by Prez.
Excellent activity by Prez, really getting the opposition into trouble thanks to his effort and energy and hustle.
We talk a lot about Conley's playmaking abilities, also become a pretty darn good scorer.
Yeah, you love a player who continues to develop his skill set. And Kevin, Conley was a shaky outside shooter coming into the league. He fixed that. He's refined everything from his pick and roll game to that little right-hand floater in the paint. You go over to the defensive side of the ball, and Conley has always been a difference maker.
Mozgov, a screen on Allen. Off the pick. And Mozgov throws it down.
Remarkable dish that time from Prez, tearing apart defenses on the pick and roll.
The Grizzlies trail by 11.
Bring it in. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused.
At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Randolph a screen. Allen kicks to Conley. Inside. Randolph passes to Gasol. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Outside Conley. And they get it. Gasol kicks to Conley. Back to Gasol. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Grizzlies, one of the top contenders in the West for a number of years, now at a bit of a crossroads. What do you think?
Yeah, every team goes through this. There's a certain life cycle to any roster. The good news for the Grizzlies fans is that their front office has been right more often than not. We'll see if they can continue to pull another rabbit out of their hat. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Conley dishes to Green. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far. Los Angeles leading by 21. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Tony Allen. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, it's admirable when you look at Prez, a selfless superstar with incredible potential. I think he's got a chance to be one of the all-time greats.
And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Clippers was tremendous. He finished with 66 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great job, Dave. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Gasol passes to Parsons. Shot clock at 5. Good looking screen by Gasol. Shot to stop the run. Parsons' shot is off. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. That one falls. Ingram's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They back. They retain possession. He gets that one. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Picked by Randall. Franklin kicks to Randall. There's the double team with Allen. Stolen by Randolph. Allen dishes to Daniels. In the corner, Parsons with it. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Franklin passes to Ingram. Kicks to Franklin. Unloads from 13. Buries the jump shot. Franklin's got 6.
That's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go.
Today, no matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Parsons.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here is Daniels. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Franklin with the steal goes up. Look at that jam!
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
It's too easy.
And that's an exceptional slam right there. Perez just destroying the bucket with his ridiculous power.
Allen kicks to Daniels. Gasol a screen. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. Justice Young, number 1. Prez is second.
The three-pointer was the weapon of choice for both of them, and it was very effective.
They're making it look really easy, and I'll tell you what, it's not. That's hard to do what they're doing. All last month, these guys were filthy on target from deep. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
For Los Angeles, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Down low, here's Parsons. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Parsons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Randolph kicks to Parsons. Parsons sets a screen for Randolph. Feeds to Daniels. 5 to shoot. From deep. Randall grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Franklin. Here's Mozgov. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And let's check out the stats for Marc Gasol. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Here's Daniels.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Memphis, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight, and Randolph drops them both.
What a great game for Randolph in this one. He has 8 points and a steal.
Franklin for 3. He can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
To the middle, here's Mozgov. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Daniels with it. He has 5. Parsons up top. Randolph against Randall. Randolph can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Poke loose, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Deng's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Troy Daniels. Conley gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Young just dribbling the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Picked by Randolph. Tries to keep it alive. The shot's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Franklin can't hit.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Another miss by Conley.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
6 on the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
a slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Randolph dishes to Gasol. And Franklin pulls it down. LA's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15.
And it was really unfortunate for Julius Randle back in 2014. His rookie season ended up being only 14 minutes because he got hurt in the season opener. He broke the tibia in his leg and missed the remainder of the season as a result. Last season it was Julius Randle's second, but in reality, more like his rookie season.
Here's Franklin, and finished off by Prez.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean,
Prez,
it's all been.
I approve that
And
steal.
the call will be against
Presidential
after
pardon.
one half. It hasn't even been close.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, points and assists in the first half for you. What adjustments do you expect them to make the rest of the way?
Yo, man, they can make all the adjustments they want. It's not going to matter. And there are certain things you can't do anything about in my...
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Do not let up, gentlemen. Play with the same enthusiasm. Let's get this W.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Franklin out there with Young. And it's Mozgov in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Franklin for 3. Cans it from downtown. Franklin's got 46 points.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Gasol gets to Conley, and he gets it to go.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Prez with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Young's got 6 points.
Can't allow Young to get free from downtown now. Once he's comfortable, he's letting it fly every time.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Mike Conley, the point guard, keeps a very stoic disposition on the court. He said so much of the game is mental, and that's one thing that I've always wanted to be good at. Never let your opponent see that you're in duress. So if I make a big game-time bucket or if I miss a shot, you'll see the same mannerisms. I move on to the next play. Real poker face, Kevin.
I like that attitude, D.A. Thank you. Ingram wide open, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Outside Conley. Here's the screen. Shoots off the screen. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Parsons for 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Young, here we go. And the layup falls. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in LA, winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Allen kicks to Gasol. Baseline try. Mozgov with the block. Young outside. That 3 off the mark. And Luke Walton, pretty new to coaching. He actually worked as an assistant with the University of Memphis team for a short while in 2011 while that NBA season was delayed.
Yeah, and of course, since 2014, he's been an assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season, when Kerr was out missing time with the back ailment, Walton stepped in as an interim head coach and led the team to a 24-0 start. Absolutely amazing. And despite being relatively young, Luke Walton has close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Gasol is screened. Here is Daniels. He has 5. They get it back. Tries yet again. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 6.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Franklin kicks to Mozgov. Young passes to Franklin. It's Young on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Allen.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
He feeds it to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Allen dishes to Gasol. A 3-pointer, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And that 3 from Prez set up by the pass from Young.
And Young is an unselfish guy, and he was looking to get Prez the ball in that situation.
Now here's Allen, defended by Franklin. Outside Gasol. Knocked loose. Jumps up and finished off by Prez.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And there it is for him. 14 points for Zach Randolph.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Prez with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Randall kicks to Mozgov. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his 4th. Here's Franklin. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists. and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Martin's checked in for Randolph. Troy Daniels comes in for Allen. And Baldwin subbed in for Mike Conley.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Martin. Makes it off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And finish off by Prez.
Prez getting any shot he wants. You love watching him work like this.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. From 13, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Franklin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting not great, 40% for the game. Parsons for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Franklin passes it to E. There's the triple. It's good from long range. E's got 5 points in the quarter.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs.
I'm Prez,
just
and I approve
not
that steal.
letting up at all.
Presidential pardon.
There's a screen. Gasol, a screen on Williams. Daniels kicks to Martin. Some nice passing there by Memphis. He tries for 3. Baldwin can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shoots from the baseline. Nobody near Williams. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Gasol, a screen, dishes it to Daniels. Will it go? Got a hand on it. Here's Franklin. Here's E. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Baldwin the pass to Daniels. Here's Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Franklin for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Franklin. From the arc, Baldwin can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now Prez. Soft touch off the glass. Franklin's got 60.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Daniels dishes to Parsons. Martin with a screen on Nance. The pass to Baldwin. They get it back. He gets that one. And it's 6 points for Martin. Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. To the inside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And just great distribution there. Prez, a genius at working the ball to the open teammate.
Davis is checked in for Marc Gasol. Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. Parsons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the basket is good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Franklin kicks to Young. Now here's Prez. D right on him. Williams for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the call will be against Prez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Carter, he's checked in for Memphis. On the inbound, and another basket for Memphis.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Over in the corner, Williams launches it, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Grizzlies shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Baldwin. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the 2nd.
The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Franklin kicks to Nance.
Excellent game we've seen from Prez. He's now up to 51 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Both free throws good from Franklin. So it's the Grizzlies now. And here's Daniels. He kicks it to Carter. Passes it to Baldwin. Knocked away. Davis in the corner. Here's the three. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Nance a screen. Franklin passes it to Williams for the 3. Now here's Prez. Tight defense on him. Pass to E. There's the feed to Nance. Now here's Prez. Shoots a 3. Daniels, no good.
And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with his jump shot.
Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And that one's good. Daniels.
I can't believe defenders are not aware they cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the 2nd half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Prez with a clear path to the hoop.
Watch out! I'll tell you what, Prez looked like an Olympic sprinter on that break, just blowing past defenders in transition.
Here's Baldwin. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Jamichael Green, he's checked in for Memphis. Ennis comes in for Troy Daniels. Davis, the pass to... Oh!
My goodness.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache. Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Ennis passes to Baldwin. screen, the screen. The dish to Davis. Misses the three. Los Angeles has got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Franklin kicks to Nance. Pass to Young. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the pick. Here's Franklin, and again it's the Lakers.
Man, I like to see Prez get aggressive inside. Really determined to score when he gets that close to the rim.
Doubled by Franklin. Davis up top, covered by Nance. Here's Ennis. Off target with his three. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72 win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Good on both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
What's up, Steve?
Of the
What's going on, Prez? Guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present Prez.
This is Shaq, and once again, you picked up the double-double. How do you get the team clicking offensively?
Man, I don't think I can take much of the credit here.
That's going to do it for